So I listen to people, yeah, my father came here yesterday. Oh, worked my way through college. Okay. I worked my way through college. I got a master's at Seattle University, and they hit me with ethics every day, and so I'm not really in it. But I was willing to pay for those people to come in, trying to be inclusive. Hey, I didn't know who they were. Maybe they were ethnic. Oh, get a couple. I don't like divisiveness. I don't like attacks. I'm only going to praise Lori for the work that she's done tirelessly. I'm going to praise Doug for entering in this race. He's done a tremendous amount of work, and I appreciate the words of Mr. Shaw when he decided to throw his hat in. I told Lori I was going to vote for her. I told Doug I was going to vote for her. They didn't hear me, but I want you to hear me. Unless I found somebody better. Now you can laugh. All right? I could talk about, I don't know, got tragically optimistic, right? When I lost my legs, I said I was tragically optimistic. I said, free parking? Really? Let me say it again. I'm tragically optimistic. When I lost my legs, I said, free parking? Yeah, I'm on it. All right. But so I was very happy over this last election. Now, I'm not a Democrat, but I believe in democracy. When the Bama man, who I call the assassin, the warmonger, the one who wants to expand the war, assassinate more people for speaking overseas, when he got elected, I said, great, because he only got elected by a little bit. And I thought that was great. I was shocked that Romney only lost by a little bit, a tiny bit. Had this gone this way, had Sandy not come that way, he would have been elected. So like I say, I'm tragically optimistic. So, and also when I see, we've got to catch up with the Democrats in computers. Okay, well, I got that things, the birth, divisiveness, to get that. Remember the ethics. Did I say that there are 40,000 people not represented in my 37th district? It's the second largest Somali community in America. 40,000. They don't have to get involved with this. They're taking care of their own. But they're unrepresented in the state, in the county, in the city, etc. Okay? 40,000 people in my neighborhood. Okay? Luckily, my son, at 12, asked me, Dad, I want to learn Arabic. He's fluent. 17, taking senior classes, leading the seniors at University of Washington, not high school. Okay? So I'm very familiar with my neighborhood. I've been there for 50 years, off and on. I've traveled the world. I'm inclusive. I get people together. As I told Gloria outside, I said, my favorite book, Getting to Yes, from Harvard. Getting to Yes. Okay? She said, she was on this job, but that's the first book that she wanted to sell. I was going to bring in more people. This is a private meeting, right? Number one, didn't we say this was a private meeting? A private meeting.
the body will be in order. We are about to proceed to the election of our county chairman. The tellers committee, the head tellers, Mr. Marzok and Mr. Lund, are you here? They are prepared.
Yes. Go ahead, sir. And I will let Darren speak for this one.
Thank you. Are there further nominations for male vice chair? Yes, sir.
Yes, John Dickinson, 37th District, Robin, 1650, PCO delegate. I rise to the occasion to nominate myself, John Dickinson. And since I got a minute, I'll tell you what happened on All Souls Day, November 2nd, 1987. Some of you can remember back to 87, right? So in 1987, on All Souls Day, the city of Seattle, then also bulldozed the cemetery of my great-great-grandfather, who was the last mayor of South Park when they took South Park away from South Park. So his bones, his gravestone was there with my great-grandfather's stone. And they both came from that east, long after the Mayflower, of course. And that's a true story. Mayflower and the Congress. So they bulldozed it, and then, this is the part I want you to listen to. After they bulldozed the graveyard of the Duwamish Indians,
The gentleman will suspend.
they called it retail space.
Thank you, sir. Are there further nominations? Are there further nominations?
Mr. Chair, point of order. I thought the rules stated that, or the agreement was that whoever ran for chair could run for vice chair.
Right. He had agreed to that, but he nominated himself, so I'm going to allow that. Are there further nominations? Are there further nominations? Are there further nominations? Hearing none, the chair will declare the nominations for male vice chairman to be closed. There are 4 candidates. In addition, we do have a decision in the chairman's race. We have elected a new chairman. Lori Sotelo was elected with 260 votes. Jack Harris received 71 votes. Scott Cox received 114 votes. And John Dickinson received 3 votes. The candidates for vice chairman are allowed under the rules 3 minutes for candidate speech.
Mr. Chairman?
Yes.
Parliamentary inquiry, is there any way that we can change the rules so that candidates who have already spoken don't speak again?
No. Well, you could. You'd have to amend the rules. It would
Take more than 3 minutes to do.
Yes, it would take more than 3 minutes. All right, the candidates will speak in the order that they were nominated. The first candidate for male vice chair we'll hear from is Mr. Dan Twing. Mr. Twing.
Hi, my name is Dan Twing. I served for the last 2 cycles on the platform committee, and how many people here have served on the platform committee? Excellent. That's where a lot of ideas are coming from the districts and put into a document that we can all stand on as Republicans and agree to and vote on at the county convention. Then we take all of those and go on to the next cycle to the state platform. One of the things that happened this year is a gentleman also nominated for platform committee chair who did not win.
Are there further nominations? Are there further nominations? Sir?
Yes, I'm here to nominate. But first of all, I'd like to read one rule. It's ABC. Republicans conduct themselves with respect toward all who seek to participate within our party and carry our party activities and debate without ad hominem, attacks, personal vitrification, or conduct which may appear verbally or physically threatening or intimidating. So I'm here to nominate a generous person, a person with a master's in public administration, a person who has, on both sides of his family, has endured coming to this country, his family coming to this country, spending years in prison, torture, starvation, boats being burned, a person who has lived here all his life, a person who has lived for 50 years.
Gentlemen will suspend his 1 minute limit has been achieved.
Thank you.
Do you have a nomination?
I rise to nominate John Dickinson.
John Dickinson is the nominee. How do you spell that, sir? Got it, okay, thank you. Are there further nominations? Are there further nominations? Are there further nominations? Hearing none, the chair would rule that nominations are closed. You have before you 4 nominees, Scott Schock, Lori Sotelo, Doug Harris, and John Dickinson. Candidates will address the body in order of nomination. And under the rules, each candidate will be permitted Each candidate for chairman is allotted 5 minutes to address you. This time the chair would call forward Mr. Scott Schock for his 5-minute presentation.
Mr. Chairman, just before he speaks, I believe the rules that we just passed do state it's 3 minutes.
Let me know when 5 minutes starts. I don't want to keep these people's time. I don't have a speech. I'd like to read the, we welcome every individual who wants to seek position in our party. And I look around me, and it's not the people I see here are not the people from my district. My district is the most ethnically diverse zip code in America. Should be proud of that. Part of King County. The most, I'll repeat it, the most ethnically diverse zip code in America. So I extrapolate that and say, well, it's the most ethnically diverse district, the 37th, my district. Lived off and on there for 50 years. I mentioned my family came here by boat. Hardships, prison, torture. My family on my father's side came in about 1630. The family on my mother's side